Welcome to another edition of Long Beach Treasures. I'm your host, Harvey Keller. Today we're once again up in Cal Heights, standing in front of Art Mortimer's Welcome to California Heights mural. And joining me right now is Rob Weaver, and he's going to give me a little information about Cal Heights. Rob, those are the boundaries that we see on the mural, Atlantic, Cherry, Bixby, and Wardlow?
That is correct.
And this was founded in 1924, it says.
Correct. In 1920, Jotham Bixby owned the ranch here, and soon after that, oil was discovered over in Signal Hill, and then so he decided to sell off parcels of his ranch, and then in 1924, the first homes were built here.
Are some of these homes homes that were up on Signal Hill and moved down here?
Yes, there are some homes that have been moved.
And I notice in the mural there it shows sort of an eclectic mix of architectural styles. Is that typical of Cal Heights?
Yes, Harvey. Most of the houses here are Spanish revival type houses. There's also some Tudor revival, California bungalows, and then some post-war neo-traditional houses.
And according to Sunset Magazine, you are the best neighborhood in the country to live in?
Actually, the best in the West.
Best in the West.
Yes, and that also is the title of our home tour this year, which we do an annual home tour here in California Heights.
And that's why we're here, so give us the information.
Okay, the home tour this year will be October 3rd, and got some notes here for you. The contact phone numbers, if you'd like some information, is from Long Beach Heritage. They team up with us every year to put on the home tour. It's area code 562-493-7019. Currently, we will be starting pre-sale tickets. Pre-sale tickets will be $20. And if you'd like to get a gourmet lunch attached with that, which will be provided by Delius Restaurant, good friends of the neighborhood up here, that will be for $30. And if you'd like to try to get tickets on the day of the tour, they will be $25. But I warn you that most of the time we do sell out.
Is there a maximum capacity?
Yes, we usually go right around 850 people.
And every year, as you said, it's been a tremendous success, and I'm sure it will be again this year. And Rob, I want to thank you for joining me, and we're going to go check out a couple of the homes here in Cal Heights and show the people what they're going to see on Sunday, October 3rd.
That is correct.
All right.
Thanks,
Harvey.
Guy.
Okay, here we are at one of the homes here in Cal Heights, and joining me is Mark Chemmers, and he's the owner of this house. I think you're also a realtor, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker Coastal Alliance.
Shall we sell it?
Absolutely.
Mark, what kind of home is this?
This is a Spanish colonial revival home. It was built in 1925. And I hate to tell you what the cost was. You want to know? In 1925?
Well, I couldn't, probably about 8,000 to 10,000.
It was 4,400.
4,400.
4,400. Yeah.
Think you could get that for it now?
Maybe in property taxes.
Let's go in and check it out.
Right.
Mark, how big is your house?
The main house is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. And
Square footage?
Square footage is about 1,100 for the main house.
Oh, what a nice front room. Workable fireplace?
Yeah, it's a great fireplace. It is workable. The actual fireplace, if you want to look over here, what's on there now is called a Huck stove. And what they did in the days, this was built in like 1970 when they put this in, they would actually have the logs in there, and then there was a fan attached to the fireplace. And then they would be plugged in, and then the air from the fireplace would circulate throughout the whole house. There was no central heating and air conditioning at the time. And they just had wall furnaces, and this was able to just get more heat throughout the whole house.
Do you have central air and heat now?
Yeah, I updated and put in brand new central heating and air conditioning.
So this isn't your main heating element for the home?
No, this is just for entertaining, artistic, fun. Actually, if you want, I can open it up. I'll show it to you real quick.
Oh, so it really does burn wood?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
It's a great wood-burning fireplace.
And this is the dining room?
This is the dining room. As you can see, it's got the arched entranceway, and it's got some nice built-in shelves and the cove ceiling, the barrel vaulted ceilings. And over there used to be an area where there was a buffet, a built-in buffet, but that was torn out, and they used to use that for serving.
This is really a neat home.
Thank you.
And I love this area. Do you use this much?
All the time. The whole house is built around this central courtyard. And rumor has it that the original owner, when this was built in 1925, was a bird collector. And this was used as an outdoor aviary. So for the birds and all that. And then another rumor is that the owner had a daughter that liked to sunbathe out here.
In the nude?
In the nude.
Oh, okay.
For privacy.
And let's go back in this way, and we're heading what? Towards the master bedroom?
Yeah, this is now the master bedroom. This is the largest bedroom in the main house.
Oh, this is a nice size room.
You can see the beautiful cathedral windows. That's also is in the living room too, and the cove ceilings. And I put in all new electrical and updated it so there's fans, and the hardwood floors have been refinished. These are original hardwood floors to the house, and they're Douglas fir.
They're a little wider than some of the others, aren't they?
In the bedrooms, it's the Douglas fir, but out here it's the red oak, and it's actually absolutely Harvey. It's thinner in the living room and dining room. But that's what they did back then.
That's an unusual door, the oval-shaped entryway.
Well, that I actually changed out. There was a much smaller door, and it was square, and then I made that actually rounder to go with sort of the design of the whole house, just to give it that sort of cathedral look, So, but you can get in through, what's nice about the house is you can get in through, it's one big circle. It just goes all the way around, or you can go through the entranceway to get into all the rooms.
So you can't get cornered.
Can't get cornered, that's right.
And I assume this is the master bathroom?
This is the master bathroom.
Oh, how nice.
And as you can see, I had some updating I did too, but it was artistic painted. That's all new to me. Wonderful sponge painter did that, as well as in the outdoor atrium. The cove ceiling. The tiles original, but the bathroom floor and the shower doors have been added. And the toilet and the bathtub were added later on too, in terms of color change.
So this is the only bathroom?
This is the only bathroom in the house, yes. And a lot of these fixtures are original to the house too.
Oh. And then this must be, I guess, the second bedroom?
This is the second bedroom, and this is where I do a lot of my real estate transactions, okay?
Oh.
So I made it into a home office, which is great, but it also is a second bedroom. There's a large closet right behind you. And what's nice about it too is I added this French door and these two side lights. There just used to be a window there, which now leads out to the backyard.
And it gives you a nice, cool breeze.
Nice, cool breeze, yeah. And the sconces are original to the house too.
Are these shades, they're neat?
The shades I actually got at the Long Beach Flea Market not so long ago. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a great place over there at Marine Stadium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And what's nice too is all the rooms look into the central courtyard.
Right, oh. And this is the kitchen.
This is the lovely kitchen.
This is a nice sized kitchen.
Nice sized kitchen, yeah. It's actually very functional. It's been updated. The appliances are new, the tile on the floor as well as the tile on the countertops are new. But as you can see, look at the cabinets. They're the original cabinets. They've been restained.
So you can tell that they would be the original ones.
Just got that nice old Spanish look, very warm, very charming. I put in all the electrical and all the the lights, and the color was changed.
Let me guess, an ironing board?
This used to be the old ironing board, which is now, Harvey, the spice rack.
Oh, more utilitarian
More
than ironing board.
Right. Yeah, I'm not big on ironing. So.
Let's go check the backyard, because I know it's spectacular. Oh, wow, what nice brickwork you have.
Thank you. This was just a tree back here and some old rose bushes, and I completely gutted it about a year ago. And
Right.
everything you see is brand new.
What a great place to entertain.
It's wonderful entertaining. It's very relaxing. The fountain's wonderful. I mean, the gas barbecue's great. All these pavers were put in, which is new. The pergola, the deck, everything nice.
Oh.
So, very comfortable, very nice, very relaxing.
I bet you spend a lot of time out here too,
I
don't
do.
you?
It's what makes actually Cal Heights really so great, because you just enjoy the area, the neighborhood.
The backyards are quite large, aren't they?
Yeah, this lot size is about 6,400. For this area, it's actually the norm. It's not actually small, but it's not large for the area. A lot of the homes have these size lots.
And is this a bonus room, or?
This actually is now a bonus room, but it was the original garage.
Oh,
So it was built at the same time as the original house, and the garage door used to be right here. And one of the owners actually plastered it in, and then I made this into a family room, guest room.
this is almost like a little mini apartment.
It's like a little mini apartment. It's about 350 square feet. It's got its own heating system, and this bed pulls out, so it's great for guests. But this is my family room. It's where the TV is. It's where I spend a lot of time, and it's really great for when you're entertaining outside. People just come here and hang out. It's very relaxing, very comfortable.
And this gets to the media room out of the front room, too.
Absolutely. And you're in the back of the house, and it's very private, and it's just actually quite quaint.
Wow, this is just really neat. Now, you were on the home tour last year, right?
This house was on the home tour last year, and not only was it last year, but it's one of only 2 homes since the home tour's been incepted that it's been on the home tour twice.
Several years ago, I was a docent when this house was on the home tour the first time, and it didn't look like this.
Looks a little bit better, huh?
Oh, the backyard, I know wasn't this spectacular.
Yeah. Now, this house has a lot of character and a lot of charm, and I'm very lucky to be the owner of it.
And you have a lot of privacy back here, don't you?
Tremendous amount of privacy, yeah. For friends, for entertaining, or just by yourself. It's really great. And I've got some very nice neighbors, too. It's actually a very quiet area.
It is a very quiet area. I'm surprised how quiet it is.
Yeah, it's great. Don't tell anybody. Keep it that way.
Okay, I will. Mark, anybody needs a house, they need to come up and check you out, and you'll find them just the right spot up here in Cal Heights.
Thank you very much, Harvey. Pleasure talking with you.
You love it up here?
Love it up here. It's a great place to live.
Mark, thanks.
Thanks, Harvey.
And let's go check out another house, so don't go away, because we'll be right back with more Long Beach Treasures.
I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Coffee and tea and the Java and me, yeah. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup.
Community Hospital of Long Beach is a name you have known and trusted for 78 years. A place where physicians and families are partners in wellness. Since 1924, we have had a reputation of providing patients and their families with the peace of mind that comes from knowing that their health and well-being is our only priority. When you have a choice, choose the best.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. Born to be wild.
Smooth Sports Grill.
Wherever you're sitting inside, you can see at least 5 screens. So whatever your interest is, wherever you're sitting, you're going to be seeing what you want.
Like the TV monitors, the food is great. I like the menu. It is the place on Pine Avenue. It is, in fact, it is my home away from home.
You got everything from surfing to, baseball and even, international soccer.
Upscale, very, very nice.
Very sexy. It's really nice to be here.
Yeah, baby.
Welcome to the El Dorado Park Golf Course, where golf pros like me hang out. I can never count on my putting, but I can always rely on El Dorado's Eagle Specials. $2.95 breakfast, $4.95 lunches, and $6.95 dinners. Even if you're not a pro, you can enjoy great service at even better prices. The El Dorado Park Golf Course Restaurant and Pub.
Wow, look at all this great stuff, and all more than 50% off retail value. When I'm not working on my show, Extreme Makeover Home Edition, I'm out looking for bargains just like these. I'm at Habitat for Humanity, South Bay, Long Beach's new home improvement store. Profits from this store will help build safe, decent, and affordable homes in partnership with people right here in our own community. So come visit the store. You can donate your own items, improve your home, and help someone else's life at the same time. That's what I call giving to the extreme.
Hello, and welcome back to Long Beach Treasures. Here we are at another beautiful home here in Cal Heights, and joining me now is Diane Anglin, and this is her home. Diane, thanks for joining us.
Sure, no problem.
And your home is what style?
It's a Spanish style in California Heights, and it was built in 1936.
it wasn't moved, it was actually built.
Yeah, it was built here. We have the original plans.
Do you know how much it cost when it was originally built?
I don't,
Oh,
actually.
the last house we were in, I think it was $4,400.
Oh, geez, so probably something along those lines.
Okay, let's go in and check it out.
Alrighty.
Okay. Oh, this is a beautiful front room. Is this original?
Yeah, this is the original living room on the plans. There used to be a door to the left there, but previous owner put in a window. But these are the original beams, and we just painted them with glaze.
Gosh, the walls are in great condition, aren't they?
Yeah, throughout most of the house, the walls are in really good condition. We had to do a little bit of patching, and that was about it.
I'm surprised there's not a real fireplace.
We were too, actually, and it's on the original plans, but I guess they cut that out at the last minute to save money.
Do you know how many square footage this house has?
1,300.
1,300.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath?
No, 3 bedrooms.
Oh, you have 3 bedrooms? Oh, okay. And this is the dining room.
Mm-hmm. And
oh, I love this ceiling. How'd you do that?
well, the cove ceilings in this room are original, and when we came, we decided to put up that crown molding and the chair molding, and then did a glaze effect, and that.
Did you paint that yourself?
Yeah, me and my husband, we did
Oh, I think that looks absolutely spectacular.
just to try to accent the set-in ceiling.
And you get a nice cross breeze in here too, don't you?
Yeah, with these open doors. Sets us up to go out to the patio.
This is one bath?
1 bath.
1 bath? And this is the bathroom in here?
It's right over here.
Oh. Now this must have had some work done to it.
Yeah, this one we pretty much gutted and took out a wall that used to be there and opened it up a little bit and put in all the new tile work.
Tile work looks really nice.
Thanks, it was not that easy.
Did you put it in yourself?
Well, my husband did most of it.
You guys are handy. I wished I could make things come out as well as this did.
Yeah, it was
Beautiful floor too.
it was our first try, so we felt pretty happy about it.
Well, now you can go on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, with another bathroom, that's what we need.
And this is the arch doorway original?
I think so. I think all the archways in the house are original, and the door was there. We just gussied it up a little bit, did some painting effects on it.
I like the curvature of the door. It
Yeah, and
just
it-
sort of gives it a little,
It hides our
your door chimes.
door chimes,
Oh.
which I think are original. Not
And
sure.
this is the kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this has been remodeled, obviously.
Yeah, we just redid the tile and repainted the cabinets.
You use your breakfast nook more than the dining room?
We don't actually, but it is nice, bright, with all the windows. It's pretty bright, nice place to sit.
It's a nice sized kitchen, and especially with the little breakfast room there, it gives it quite a bit of space.
Yeah, and somewhere else to put the plates after you're done cooking.
Let's look out this patio. This looks like might be a place where you spend a lot of time.
This is our favorite room.
Is it? Do you,
When we first got the house, the previous owners had put a enclosed kind of greenhouse sort of room
right.
here and carpeted the inside, and it was kind of like an exercise playroom. And we wanted to have another sitting area outside, and so we took that down and we put up a trellis, and now it's become our main eating area.
You do eat out here a lot?
Oh yeah, definitely. All summer.
And sit out here and relax at night?
Sure. Yeah, it's real nice. Keeps the sun down with now that the vines have grown.
This is almost like a bonus room, isn't it?
It is. It's almost, if we could just count the square footage.
Let's go and check out the backyard.
All right.
Now, these homes in Cal Heights, they usually have a fairly good-sized backyard, don't they?
Well, this block on this street has longer lots than some of the other ones.
Oh, this is a nice size.
Yeah, so this is 7,000 square feet.
Wow.
And we took out a whole bunch of cement that was coming all the way out to here when we first moved in and put in all the gardens.
And you have a nice little seating area out here?
Yeah, we created a little extra area here for another destination.
Oh. Well, this would be another neat place to have dinner or lunch.
Yeah, at night we can light some torches and come sit out here as well. And
okay, what's my buddy's name over here?
This is Austin.
Hey, Austin, you want to be on TV? Huh? Come here, Austin. Hi, buddy. See? See, you're on TV. Smile. There you go, big guy. Nice little waterfall. Gives it a nice little sound effect back here.
Ooh.
You want stardom, huh?
Okay, but no, we put in this. Sorry.
It's all right.
We put in this little pond last year, so it's starting to grow in with some plants and.
It's really quiet out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad actually. This
Is it?
neighborhood's quite quiet anyway.
The air noise, airplanes going over aren't that bad?
Well, every once in a while there is a loud one. Sometimes at night it's kind of loud, but not all the time. You don't really notice it too bad.
What made you select California Heights to move to?
Well, we were driving around looking for a home in the Torrance area.
Uh-huh.
And we just happened to hear about this house, and we drove the neighborhood and loved it. So we came in this house and we figured we could dress it up a little bit, and we're really glad we did.
It's really a nice neighborhood. It's an eclectic mix of houses. They're all well kept up, and it's just really a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, we've loved it. We've grown to know all of our neighbors, and it's very friendly. Everyone's walking their dogs. And
since the Sunset Magazine said this is the best neighborhood to live in the West, has that made any changes in the area?
I think so. You know, I've heard a couple people talking about that, so
maybe the prices went up a little bit?
It must have made some impression, yeah, definitely.
Well, you can't, so it's not all bad.
No, that was great. I was proud to see that article.
This is a nice, nicely landscaped backyard. Did you do it yourself?
Yes, we did it ourselves a couple of years ago. It's taken about 2 years for it to grow in, and now it's...
And how long have you lived here?
4 years.
Oh, and you did say your home was on the tour last year?
Yes, the home was.
So the two homes that we've showcased today gives the prospective tourists a destination, and it gives them an idea of the types of architectures and homes that they're going to see on the tour.
Yeah, I think so. We've gone on the tour for a couple of years, and all the homes are really beautiful, well kept, and lots of nice landscaping. And
good. Diana, I want to thank you for joining me, because I had a feeling you weren't quite sure whether you wanted to do it or not.
Oh,
but
no.
I'm glad you did, and thanks.
Sure, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
And be sure and remember that October 3rd is going to be the home tour here in California Heights. And then also be sure and save October 30th for the annual Historical Society's cemetery tour. It's going to go from 9 to 11:30, and that's at the Sunnyside Cemetery and Long Beach Municipal Cemeteries located on Orange and Willow. And so come and meet some of the interesting people who are buried there, some of the famous, some of the infamous, and while you're there, why, make sure you stop by and say hi to William Wilmore, the founder of the city of Long Beach, because you just might recognize him. So be sure and put both of these events on your calendar, because they'll be spectacular and you're going to really enjoy it. And be sure and come back next month and take another walk through history and uncover more Long Beach treasures.